For this recipe, you will want to have 2 to 3 cups of black beans, 2 to 3 sweet potatoes, 4 to 5 regular potatoes. I have the small little, mine are really small, so maybe even 2 to 3 large potatoes. Some cumin, garlic powder, nutritional yeast, oats, lettuce, avocado, guacamole, some red pepper, mushrooms, green onion, lemon, spinach, and cilantro, mustard, and ketchup. So obviously all these ingredients are optional. If you don't like sweet potatoes, you can use regular potatoes. And the nutritional yeast is optional, along with the guacamole. I just didn't want to slice up tomatoes and onions and avocado, so I just mixed it all together. And then the mushrooms, also optional. Okay, so the first thing we're going to make is going to be our French fries. So you're going to want to take your potatoes, slice them up really small. It's nice if they're not wet, but if they end up being wet, it's okay. They just won't brown like French fries. So we're going to be adding a few ingredients. First, you're going to want to take half your lemon, squeeze it all over. And then you're going to want to mix everything up. Alrighty, and then what we're going to add is some green onions, diced up. I've noticed that if I bake them with the green onions, they end up incorporating a really good onion taste instead of adding on dried onion powder. So we're going to add a little bit of that on top. I'm going to add a little bit of cumin. You don't need a lot. Just going to dash that in. And you can add whatever you want. You can add rosemary, basil, thyme, whatever floats your boat. And then we're going to add in a little bit of garlic powder. Alrighty. So, now that we have that all added in, the lemon helps everything stick together, and I really like putting the lemon on. It tastes pretty good. What we're going to do is, I have a cookie sheet here with parchment paper on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we're going to just throw these bad boys on. I try not to have any really on top of each other unless I have not enough room. That shouldn't really be a problem. Alrighty. So you'll want to save the bowl that you put that in because we're going to be mixing up our burgers in the bowl as well. And then once everything is spread out, I mean, it's probably self-explanatory, you want to have the oven preheated to 360, and then you can dash on a little bit more of your spices. Like I said, add whatever you want. This is what it should look like. Beautiful. And then throw it in the oven. While your potatoes bake, we're going to be making our burgers. Hopefully you didn't do anything with the bowl. So we're going to add in our sweet potatoes, along with our black beans. Now this was just a can of organic black beans. There was salt, it was just what I had in the house. I rinsed it out really well though, but you know, something sitting in salt all day is going to obviously have salt, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to mash this up with a fork. I would love to show you, but I still have a cast on, so things got a little rough. I was mixing this all together. And so I decided to mix it up with my hands. So that's what we're going to do with the rest of this. We're going to take the rest of our green onion, which there was 4 green onions I sliced up. This is half of a portobello mushroom. I'm just going to throw it all in there, and remember we sprinkled some green onion on the French fries as well. We're going to mix this bad boy up some more. Alrighty. So if you're afraid to get your hands dirty, sucks. You're going to have to find something to mash this all up with. So spinach and cilantro. I love cilantro and I love spinach. So this recipe is going to make a fair amount. We'll see how many patties it makes. I didn't really measure everything out the best last time I tried to make these. And I didn't even follow the recipe the way it was last time. So we'll have to see what happens. But then we're going to add in the red pepper. So it's a lot of red pepper. Like, this is spicy red pepper. These should be a little spicy. I was going to get a jalapeno when I was at the store and I forgot. So if you have a jalapeno, throw that bad boy in. Maybe even 2 jalapenos or an Anaheim pepper. That'd be really tasty. Alright, so we're getting everything pretty mashed up. Also, if you wanted to peel the sweet potatoes, it's a good choice. Great choice. I just was too lazy. We're going to throw in some nutritional yeast. This is optional. It's about 1/2 cup. I really like nutritional yeast. I think it tastes delicious. Some people don't eat it. This is not 80-10-10 whatsoever. 80-10-10 is raw. But this doesn't have any oil or any salt, and it's a pretty healthy recipe, especially if you're a vegan wanting some homemade burgers. I'm going to freeze the rest of these so that my family has something healthy they can, you know, bake or throw in the microwave. Okay. One last ingredient, the oats. Boom. Okay, so I have it all mixed up. What we're going to do is we're going to make little patties. I'm going to put on here. It's going to be a little difficult for me because, you know, my hand. Just make it to the best of your abilities. It's going to be a little sticky, but that's okay. And they don't need to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. Perfect is an illusion. Alrighty. So I had tasted just a little bit of this, and it is spicy and it is delicious. So I really hope you guys make it, but it's not done. Okay, so this is what they look like. There's 12. Pretty McFatty. So I'm going to throw them in the oven and then flip them halfway. Alright, we're going to wrap up this bad boy. That was a collard leaf, and then we have a portobello mushroom. So just squeezing in. This just a small amount. Be careful, you don't want it to break. Alrighty, and then we're going to put the other patty right there. This one's going to be a little more efficient. A little bit of mustard. A little bit of tomato. Ketchup. So we're going to spread this on. Spread it around. And I want to add my greens. Okay, so we're just going to add the other patty. Whew, yummy. I'm adding the guacamole on top. This broke, but we're gonna add it on top anyways. Boom! Alright, and here's the finished product. It's delicious. I'm gonna add a little. I'm so excited to eat it. I just wanted to say something about the burgers I just showed you guys. Oh yeah, there was kind of a lot of ingredients, and I don't want anyone out there who's watching it to think that they have to sit there and go get all these ingredients to make my burger. I just want you to throw in what you like. I just want to spike that seed in your head that's going to get you creative on what you want to eat, what you like, and so you can go, you know, use my idea and make something you like. So it was delicious, and I hope that inspires you guys. Thanks.